Hello, and welcome to, or welcome back to, the Millie Olive podcast.
It's our birthday! It's technically not our birthday as we're filming this, but our birthday is on Wednesday, the 5th of November.
Yeah.
So hopefully we should be getting this up on our birthday if everything goes well. We've been having some editing nightmares recently.
But you can see we're committed to the cause.
We are committed to the
Again,
cause.
if you're not watching your podcast, click on just for a second and you'll see we're both in some nice polka dot birthday hats.
we do.
We love prop, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just love props that make us look like fools.
I know.
Like jesters, is that a word?
Like right gooseberry.
Yeah. I love it though. I just find it so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, today we're doing a birthday special with a big old age of 26. As we're filming this, we're 25, but as you're seeing this, we'll be 26.
Yeah.
So we've just got a few birthday related questions to go through, some reflections on our 26 years of life. Mm-hmm. You've put them together, Mel, so I'm not overly sure.
I've made a rough note of some questions, but we can sort of freewheel it a bit, you know, and do what we feel's best. But yeah, so we're turning 26 this year. How do you feel about that?
We're now on the wrong side of 20s, aren't we? In terms of closer to 30.
Yeah.
I don't feel too bad about it though. I feel very happy in life and God, I'm really getting deep straight away.
Yeah, that's what we like running into the podcast.
I'm very much of the belief that age is just a number and that some people have their best years of their lives in their 60s or their 70s. I've got a bit of detachment to it now.
I would agree with you. I think when you get into each year I've been living, I've been becoming more and more confident with who I am, with what I want, and just living my best life and not really giving a shit in the best way possible. And yeah, I think when you're younger, you look at these ages, let's say you're 16, you go, 26, that's old. But it's not. It's really not.
I feel like a lot of people of our age still don't have their stuff figured out. We certainly don't by any stretch of the imagination. And yeah, like you said, when you're a child, I think you view 26 as old and that you're going to have everything together and you're going to be married with kids and this, that, the other. Some people are, which is fantastic, good for you, but a lot of people aren't. And I think the older you get, the more you realise that there is no set track for life. Just roll with the punches, enjoy everything that's thrown at you, and
times have changed as well.
Yeah.
Like, not to go into the history of it, but you know, our grandparents probably were married and had kids at this age, and most people in that generation would have. But things are changing, and that's not the done way of doing things anymore. It's more widely recognised that you don't have to do things at that pace. And I just feel very self-assured in that. And yeah, and I think it also helps. Since being with my boyfriend Peter, he's only 2 years older than me, but he's got, you know, brothers and friends who are a bit older and maybe in their 30s. And I just look at them and think, Christ, you're living an amazing life. I'd love to embody your energy all the time. And it just made me realise it literally means nothing. I'm not looking at them in their 30s going, you should be doing this. I think, Christ, you're living a great life.
Yeah,
good
100%.
for you. So
yeah, I think, like you said, I think there's a lot to be said for just feeling more confident and self-assured as you get older and more it sounds a bit cringy, but you just sort of believe in yourself and you back yourself a bit.
Yeah.
And, you know, when me and Millie were, let's say, 18, we would not be sitting here filming a podcast in matching jumpers with birthday hats on.
No.
Because, you know, at those sort of ages, a lot of people are very insecure and care what other people think. And you start to get to an age where you just realise, no, my life's short. I'm just going to do what makes me happy, be silly. Yeah.
And that comes from experience, because the more years I live, I realise that I don't actually care what other people do. If it's aligned with them, I'm happy for them. You know, we're also self-oriented. So yeah, I didn't expect us to get that deep that quick.
Straight into the deep end.
We are halfway to 52.
Oh, Millie.
That out.
Why have you said that?
Just thought I'd put that out there. But yeah, we were born on bonfire night, weren't we?
We were born with a bang.
We were born with a bang. So yeah, don't know where I was going with that. I'm just trying to let you know.
We were born in Coxford General Hospital.
Yeah. You were born at what time?
9:34.
Yeah, maybe.
AM, and you were 9:35.
Yeah. Cesarean. All these interesting facts. Mum sent us some photos, didn't she, a couple of days ago of us when we were first born, and crikey, we weren't pretty babies.
We were not pretty babies.
That being said, they were photos of us who literally had just come out of a tum-tum, covered in all sorts of gunk, like we'd literally just been lifted out.
Yeah, no one's going to look pretty covered in that sort of stuff.
Yeah. But we're womb partners.
We mates, aren't we?
We're womb mates.
And Millie was breech.
Yeah.
So she was, if you don't know what that means, that's when your feet are the wrong way round. So obviously the head should be lower and your feet should be higher. But you had your head up here and your feet here. And I was the right way up. So we had each other's feet in each other's faces for 9 months. That's lovely, isn't it?
That's the first thing we got to sense, to witness.
Yeah.
I held onto your feet for 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Olive ate all the food.
I ate all the food in the womb, so we had to be sort of come out early, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because Millie was so malnourished. But survival of the fittest, me darling.
Nothing's changed, you greedy goblin.
I am a greedy goblin.
But yeah, what are we doing on our birthday this year, Olive?
We are, so our actual birthday is a Wednesday, which hopefully when this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
So we both booked the day off work, haven't we? I don't actually have any plans in the day. I just didn't want to be working, to be honest with you. I had the holiday to spare, and
I always put my birthday off.
it feels a bit cruel to be in the office.
I don't want to go
doesn't
to,
it?
even working from home, I don't want to be in meetings, I don't want to be...
No, it's my birthday.
Yeah, clicking away with my mouse and typing on my keyboard. I want to be out in life, in the air, and...
A lot of people don't feel that way. I know, like Pudsey, for example, he's
He'd
like,
work.
yeah, I would work. But then he's self-employed, so it's a bit different, I guess. But yeah, so no plans in the day. Do you have plans in the day?
No plans in the day.
We can always do something together, can't
Yeah,
we?
definitely should do something together. Yeah, but literally, I'm happy to just do something chilled, go for a nice walk,
Yeah, I'm
go to
saying,
the shop, sort of vibes, have a drink.
Yeah. And then in the evening, our parents are coming to London, and me, Millie, Mum, Dad, Peter and Pudsey are all going to the Devonshire in London. If you haven't heard of it, it's a lovely pub. They do like supposedly the best Guinness in London.
Yeah.
You've been a couple of times.
I've been
haven't you?
once, Peter's been twice. Yeah, it's like British cuisine done well, I think that's what they call it, but the restaurant's on top of the pub.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit separated in a nice way. So then there's all the downstairs gubbins, and then you go upstairs. And there's a few floors. It's quite big, but it's really vibey up there too. Like it's quite
Well, it's
busy.
always fully booked.
Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
had to literally set an alarm, didn't we, at 10:30 on a Thursday when all these tables got released, and we still didn't even get like the time we necessarily wanted. And we were literally refreshed.
Both of us at the same time.
At like 10:29, 59. Do you know what I
On
mean?
the day they get released, it's ridiculous. And bearing in mind our birthday's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's not that close to like Christmas or anything. It's early November. So you think if you're trying to get a table on a Friday or a Saturday or near Christmas, you just don't stand a chance. It's a dog eat dog world. But we've got a table, so we're going to the Devonshire, so we'll have a few drinks.
Yeah, probably go for a few drinks before.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our parents as well. And yeah, it'd be lovely. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. Again, as I'm getting older, all I really want for my birthday is just to spend time with family and the people I love. Again, cringy, but what you can do about it, see me.
But yeah, then we're doing a friends thing a few weeks after, as we do like a joint birthday with another one of our friends, Melissa. So we're going to do like a pub night, aren't we? And just invite a load of mates. So we need to book a pub. By the time this podcast's out, we'll have booked a pub.
Definitely. We're manifesting that.
Yeah. But that would be really nice as well. And that's about it, really.
It's not it.
Is it not it?
Millie, you're going to Paris.
I'm going to Paris. Forget about this. Well, I don't forget about this, but I forget it's a birthday related. Yeah, so that's Peter kindly bought us the Eurostar tickets to Paris, and that's like the week after our birthday. So we're going for a long weekend just to go and explore. And I've never really been, only to Disneyland Paris. But our plan is just to wander around, eat a load of good French food. I really want to have a lot of good French food, drink a lot of wine, and people watch. Like that is literally all I want to do. Yeah, we'll do a bit of touristy stuff, but not that fussed. Like I'd like to look at the Eiffel Tower and maybe look at one museum. We'll see, but It's not really my
Treat
cup
it
of
more
tea.
as if you're a local, as
Yeah,
opposed to a tourist.
yeah, we'll do. So yeah, it'd be lovely.
Yeah.
And you've got a birthday trip too?
Yes, same weekend that you're going to Paris. Me and Pudsey kindly booked it for my birthday. We're going to like one of those little huts in the middle of nowhere, which I'm really excited for. There's like a hot tub outside. I don't know exactly where it is. It's sort of like on the way to Brighton. So if we do get a bit bored and we're pulling our hair out, then we can just pop into his van and go to Brighton for like an evening. But I've always wanted to do something like that. And I just think it's going to be lovely and just, beautiful. So that's another plan. So it's a busy November.
Yeah, I forget that was part of our birthday plans.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have kind of got a bit of a birthday month, haven't we? So no, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
Let me whip out some questions.
About the questiones.
What are some of your favourite birthday memories? Like things that we've done on our birthday or for our birthday that you really loved?
One that always sticks with me is when we went to Frankie and Benny's.
Right, well, I've got no recollection of this.
Oh.
When?
So we went with friends. I don't know how old we would have been. Let's say it's like our 7th or 8th birthday. When we went in the limo to Frankie and Benny's.
That wasn't Frankie and Benny's. That was Sloppy Joe's.
Oh, it was Sloppy Joe's.
That was Sloppy Joe's.
Same.
Oh my God, I forgot about this. And the sparkly hat.
So we all had matching sparkly hats on.
Yeah,
And there
sparkly
was
top hats.
What, 10 of us?
Yeah.
Mum and Dad booked us a limo.
5 minutes down the road.
We got a limo to coach the Sloppy Joe.
Yeah. That was so fun.
I loved that. Oh, and we all had feather boas.
Yeah, we all had feather boas.
Yeah.
And there's loads of photos. And I think we all had our names on the hat.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sloppy Joe's, I think it's closed down now. It's
Is
just
it
like
chain or not?
I don't think it is. It's just like a bit of an American joint.
Well, it could be a Frankie and Benny's, but worse, I guess.
Yeah, but I think it's got more character. Like there was a lot of like New York pictures and things all around it. And it was
underground.
We loved it. I remember really having a fond memory of it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like cheap, crappy food as well.
Like burgers and pizzas and all that
jack
good stuff.
potatoes and all of that. Yeah, but that was really good.
Yeah, I don't know. That birthday sticks with me, and it was ages ago.
Yeah.
So I have to see if I can dig out some pictures from somewhere and put it on the pod. But yeah, that was great. What about you?
So I've got one, and it wasn't on our actual birthday, but it was for our birthday.
I feel like I know what you're going to say, and I feel like it's going to outshine my Sloppy Joe's.
Anything like that.
Tenerife,
yeah.
Gorgeous.
It doesn't outshine it, like it's beautiful in a different way, but I think this was our 21st birthday, wasn't it? And it was like in the crux of lockdown, but I think we'd had an opening where lockdown stopped, but we weren't able to really fly many places, and then we could, or either way, I think the next lockdown started on our birthday again. So it's like the week before, we went to Tenerife. Our mum and dad were kindly booked us a holiday to Tenerife. George, our brother, was in Australia at the time, so they haven't forgotten about it, George. And we went to this hotel in Tenerife. It was still really warm and sunny, and like considering it was November or end of October. It's a really quiet but beautiful hotel. And I remember we just sat with this gorgeous room, didn't we? And Mum dad surprised us with loads of balloons in there, and we just sat on that balcony ordering cocktails, like pretty much the whole time. And we'd go and surprise each other, wouldn't we? Like, so I'd go in to the room and like order a room service. Can I get 2 Tom Collins, please?
Make sure the other person didn't hear, and they come in
and then
with
not 2 Tom Collins.
It's not even, like, we love doing shit like that, like stupid stuff.
But it was just really nice. And I think at that time, especially, we hadn't been obviously on many holidays. It was around COVID time.
Yeah, it was like you said, it was sort of, the rules had relaxed, but then they got worse again, but we sort of managed to get away when things were okay. And so I think we especially didn't take things for granted.
No.
We never do, but at that time, you were just like, you couldn't even really sit in a pub. So something like that was just gorgeous. Yeah, that was so lovely.
That was amazing. Another one that sticks out to me is we went in a helicopter in London.
In Battersea. We did like a helicopter ride.
Yeah. I've been past that helicopter pad a few times.
I think I have as well.
Yeah, it's along the river, isn't it? But yeah, I can't remember what birthday that was, but
I think that was 18.
18. So we went to London with Mum, Dad, George, and Mum, Dad surprised us with like this helicopter ride around London, and then I think we went out for a nice lunch, and then we went back home, and all our family surprised us at home, didn't
I
they?
forgot about that.
Yeah, they were all waiting at home, and we had a Chinese, and it was lovely. Like, that's another one that sticks with me.
Yeah. We sound a bit like spoilt brats, don't we? We got a holiday, got a helicopter ride.
Yeah, but all the other ones are great too.
Yeah.
Like, but different.
Yeah.
You know.
But I suppose those were real milestone birthdays, weren't they? And they were really special. But all of my birthdays, I can think of loads of different ones in my head, and they all feel really special.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Have you had any bad birthday memories?
Oh, bad birthday memories. I don't think so.
I can start off by saying, like, I've had a few birthdays where I've been, like, chronically hungover at uni. So, like, I'd spend the day before my birthday going out and then waking up. They've still been lovely, and, you know, had a great time just chilling on the sofa with friends or whatnot. But I haven't always felt my healthiest.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Birthdays.
Yeah. I remember at uni, my birthday was always, because I did law at uni, and a lot of my friends also did law, and only people in law had like this reading week or something, like this certain week where we didn't have any lectures, so everyone would go home for that week. So often there was never people around for my birthday.
Okay.
Because I did law and criminology is like a separate entity. I still had lectures, so I still had to be there, and all my law friends would go home. But I have actually got even more special memories from that, from like certain friends would make it really special because there wasn't many people there. I remember my friends Georgia, Ez and Ronan in Cardiff, like they like got me a little Colin the Caterpillar, and then we all went out to Revs, and it was just really fun.
Yeah.
And then had like a really hungover day the next day. So not bad at all. I'm not saying that as like a woe is me, but I just remember always like it was a bit tough to organise plans.
Yeah,
everyone would go home.
I think it was the same at Bath. There was a reading week, and it was all the people that did like politics and things like that. And I did get a reading week doing biology, so like, but loads of my friends would go. It's like, oh, it's a shame, but yeah, people still who were around made it really special.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think can't say many are bad. If you could invite any 3 celebrities, dead or alive, to your birthday dinner, who would they be?
For me, I think I've got 3 right off the bat.
Oof.
Do you want me to just reel them off?
Reel them off. I've got 0.
They're all alive and they're all comedians.
Okay.
Or people I find really funny. Bob Mortimer, number 1. Jordan Banjo.
Yeah.
I find him so funny.
Yeah.
I find their podcast, Brothers Uncovered, really funny.
Yeah, we've really got into that podcast.
Yeah, if you don't know who he is, he's from Diversity. And he's also on like Celebrity Gogglebox, and I think he presents Kiss, maybe. I just find him really funny.
I find him
really
hilarious
likeable
too.
as well. So Jordan Banjo, so Bob Mortimer, Jordan Banjo, and at the moment, Alan Carr, because I'm watching Celebrity Traitors and I just find him really funny.
Fair enough.
I just want to have some giggles on my birthday.
I feel like I can't name better than that because I agree. I want people fun. Is there anyone interesting, like other than that you really like admire or?
I've got another one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I realise I'm
it's
dominating
fine.
this question. But someone who's dead and their death touched me. By touched me made me really sad.
I guess.
Yeah.
Avicii.
Yeah.
Christ.
We used to both really love Avicii. I've never like celebrity death has never really got to me, but something about his for some reason really did. And I remember we went to Creamfields like the year that he passed away, and all the DJs were doing like tributes to him and songs dedicated for him with his picture in the background. And I remember one of them I think made me well up, or a couple of them made me well up. And then recently me and Pudsey watched the like Avicii documentary on Netflix about his life and him passing away, and I was sobbing, absolutely sobbing. I was also really hungover, so I wasn't in a good mental space, but I don't know, I think he seems likeable and interesting, and I'd say him.
Okay.
Anyone else? Sorry, I've given 4.
Yeah, and I've got 0. I would like to like maybe talk to some more spiritually people.
That's a good one.
So Michael Singer, would really like to have a conversation with Michael Singer. Mo Gauda, I really find him interesting.
He's really good
Yeah.
author, and he has a podcast, doesn't he?
Silver Bumper. to learn how it's such a music whiz. But I don't think they'd necessarily go together at the table.
No.
I think I'd be very conscious that Michael Singer and Silver Bumper don't have much in common.
Yeah.
So I'd be overcompensating, trying to make everyone feel included.
That's why I just want 3 funny people.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Or, okay, one more. Sean Locke. Is it Sean
yeah,
Locke?
he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah,
Probably.
he was in like 8 out of 10 Cats.
Yeah.
And 8 out of 10 Cats does countdowns. He was really funny. So him as well. So I'd give it about 5. But I think my first 3 would be my 3.
Yeah, that's fair. And can I join you at the dinner table?
You can join me at the
table. We can share. Okay, next question. If 26 were a cocktail, what would it be and why?
Oh my gosh. Do you want to answer this question first?
I think if 26 were a cocktail, it would be spicy margarita.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Spicy margarita.
100%.
A few reasons for this. Number one, I am actually getting into them now. So just for the actual general factual element of it, I really enjoy them now. I think they're light and fresh. They've got a bit of spice on the edge. They're just fun. Everyone likes them. They can be relaxed.
What's this got to do with being 26?
Or just how the energy I'm embodying into my 26th year.
Yeah.
Is just to be light, to be free, with a bit of spice.
Yeah, I back that. No, do you know what? I'm not going to add to that because I think I'm just going to end up waffling.
Yeah, why not?
No, I agree with that. I was thinking a spicy marg.
Yeah, okay. What would be your dream birthday cake?
This question I find hard when people ask you about favourite cake.
Give me one sort of favourite idea of a cake. It doesn't have to be your most favourite.
I like rainbow cakes and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
You turn 6.
I'm just going to say Vicky Sponge.
Oh my God.
With lots of buttercream. Lots of buttercream. Yeah. I feel like I regret that
You've
already.
gone from 6 to 76.
Yeah. Well,
You've
what
gone
would
from
yours be?
rainbow cake to... I would go for some kind of salted caramelly, chocolatey. I'm aware this sounds just as childish perhaps, but I really like sickly things. Cheat me. I like sickly things. Or another one that I'd really like is some form of sticky toffee pudding cake.
Yeah, you're really thinking outside the box here,
Yeah,
aren't
I
you?
am. Like make a sticky toffee pudding style cake or a cereal cake.
I'm sticking with Vicky Sponge.
Peanut butter. No, Vicky Sponge. Peanut butter, salted caramel, chocky, like a combination of those 3 elements.
Tell you what could be actually quite nice. It's like a pretzely one.
Yeah, a bit of a crunch on it as well.
Yeah.
More the merrier for me.
I'm still sticking with Vicky Sponge.
Oh my
but,
God.
Sorry, I feel like I said Vicky Sponge so many times. But a really nice one. Can't be dry. Got to have lots of jam and cream in the middle. Lots of cream on the top. Nice decorations. No expenses spared.
Oh, Nan makes lovely birthday cakes.
She does. She's good.
Nana, if you're listening, I'd like a peanut butter and chocolate. No, I don't. That's too much. But
I do like a coffee cake.
Yeah, she makes an amazing coffee
Yeah,
cake.
coffee cake could be up there.
Yeah, coffee and chocolate, that could work.
I think you're trying...
You're shooting me down.
You're going too rogue. Don't fix it if it's not broken.
Tell you what always does slap though, Colin the Caterpillar.
Or he does actually.
He's great.
Do you know what? So I bought one for Pudsey for his birthday. His birthday was in September. And I would guess that he had 1 slice and I had the rest.
Yeah.
Literally. I mean, within... Like, it wasn't all in one night, but I don't think he was that bothered about it, bless him. Like, he was grateful for it, but I don't think the
didn't
taste
appreciate
of it. Whereas for me, I think I more bought it for myself.
Yeah.
If I'm being real. So I did have 7/8 of the caterpillar. Yeah, good questions. I'm liking these.
Yeah, that's kind of the end of the silly ones. So now I'm going to ask you a serious
Here we
question.
go.
What is one of your biggest accomplishments of your 25th year?
Wow.
Sit on that for a second.
Have you got an answer?
No. This is a bit like niche and rogue, but it's just I'm really proud of myself for saying yes to a lot of things. And I feel like I'm only getting better and better at this, but saying yes to a lot of things that might be out of my comfort zone and just doing lots of new things, experiencing life and not worrying about what other people necessarily think. Obviously, an example, podcast. That's one. Yeah.
No, I like that. And I think from what I've witnessed of you, you've definitely done that. Podcast was sort of one tip of my tongue, but I'm aware that
it's a bit boring.
It's all I keep saying is podcast.
Yeah.
I think I've had, like, my living situation in London has been quite turbulent in my 25th year. I've been in 3 different places and I feel like I've dealt with the situations really well, even when there's been quick turnarounds or there's been issues and things like that. And now living with Pudsey, like how lovely that is. I don't know if that's an accomplishment, but it feels like one.
Yeah, that's
like I feel really happy and stable and like everything's worked out really well. But I think I've got to give myself credit. I'm a big part of that. And moving's stressful.
Yeah.
So stressful. Don't know how people actually buy houses and move all their stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah. At least I'm going into like furnished accommodation. But I've sort of taken all of that in my stride very well. Yeah, that'd probably be mine.
Okay. And what's something you want to do in your 26th year? Now, this could be big or small.
I think I'd like to say yes to more.
Yeah.
I think there's always more, and that's not to diminish us making progress in that area already. But I think there's always more I could do for me anyway to step outside of my comfort zone, for sure. I don't exactly know how that looks, but I'd also like to gain some more muscle.
Yeah, I hear that. I agree. I feel like for the past year, I've been very stable in my weight, or like it's sort of fluctuated, but always around the same, like, you know, weight roughly. And considering that we go to the gym 4 days a week, like every week, more or less, I should have gained more muscle, I feel.
I will also say, and I might have spoken about this before on the podcast, but I'm looking at you, Pudsey. Since being in a relationship, I've put on some pounds. Not even that much, but like, it's difficult to have like a really good, healthy diet. And I know it's all about balance, but I think I've tipped the scales a little bit with being unhealthy. It's not his fault. It's just so lovely to have like these cozy Sundays together where we just order takeaways and eat loads of rubbish, and you just feel comfortable, don't you? And happy and content, and therefore I just tend to eat more. But I'd like to just feel myself a little bit better. I feel like I've perhaps I sort of went from being too restrictive to the point where it was unhealthy and wasn't having any balance to having a nice balance. And I now think I'm, just tipping the scale a little bit. On a different note, and another good one, I think you'll agree, I'd love to run a marathon.
In your 26th year?
Yeah, I'm shooting for the moon here, or shooting for the stars. I'm not saying I will, but I'd love to, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I just don't know if it'll be my 26th.
No, I'm not saying it's necessarily going to happen. Definitely a half marathon.
Half marathon, we keep saying about this.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do one, but it's scary. It's scary.
So whoever's, like, I'm sure some people listening has done one before.
Yeah.
In, like, mad respect for you.
Crazy.
Mad respect for you.
How are you doing that?
And like, it's actually on my TikTok feed a little bit of people doing marathons and half marathons, and like some people posting their time saying it's not very good and things like that. And I just think, like, if you can do one, it doesn't matter the pace. It's an incredible achievement.
I agree, just to get round.
I've never done more than like 15.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Like, fuck the pace.
Yeah,
know?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree. I definitely think my 26th year I'd like to do definitely a half marathon. Maybe a marathon. We'll see. But I definitely want to keep up the running. There's also like countries. Any countries you want to go to in your 26th year? Or any places you want to see?
I'd like to see the Dolomites.
Ugh. You want to hike?
I'm a hiker.
He's a hiker.
That's partly inspired by Pudsey because he really wants to do it, but I think it looks beautiful and a different sort of holiday that I've never done before. Again, I'm not sure if this will be my 26th year, but it's on the radar for the next couple. How about you?
I'd like to do a bigger holiday next year, I think. Peter and I were discussing it, maybe like going somewhere further afield, such as South America, such as Mexico, such as Sri Lanka, but doing a bit of travelling, like maybe not hostels, maybe cheap hotel, but something like that. Because we go on lots of lovely holidays now, but we go on lots of weekend breaks to nice European cities, which I absolutely love. But I think I would quite like to do a longer holiday, like a 2-week stint somewhere, and really like to switch off. And yeah, I think that's something I'd definitely like to do next year. And lots more mini breaks too, if I can.
Another one, so saying quite a lot again, but I'd love the podcast to really take off.
Yeah.
And we've obviously got to invest time and energy.
Is this not time and energy? Do you know how long these took to create?
They actually did take quite a
They
while.
didn't. They didn't come like this.
No, we had to put in some blood, sweat and tears to get this to like this. And my bloody pom-pom keeps falling off. But I'm really enjoying doing this podcast. And I want to put more into it, everything into it. And I'd love it to take off more. We've got so much support from like family and friends and things, but I'd love for it to take off further than that, you know?
We've just got to be persistent and we've got to we're doing all the right things. We're sat here with bloody birthday hats on and we're doing the reels, we're doing the TikToks. Keep showing them up, guys.
Yeah,
because,
they're hard
helpful. Yeah, they take time. It is a big investment of time, but we love doing it, so we won't do it otherwise.
Is there a birthday present that you really remember that, you know, your favourite or just something that really sticks with you?
I remember once Mum bought us tickets to London Fashion Week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that might have been our 16th. And that was such a big thing then for us. Like, that was so exciting. She booked a hotel for us to stay in, didn't she?
Oh, that was amazing.
She booked us like a table at Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Or something. It was really like thoughtful and all thought out. We had this, she booked this hotel and all this. She really put a lot of it, and our dad as well, obviously, but it was about that.
Yeah.
But I remember really liking that. And I think there was also 16 birthday presents wrapped up in a bag, like just little things.
It was really thoughtful.
Really thoughtful, yeah. Our parents are very, very thoughtful with gifts.
Yeah.
We always get a lot of Cherry and Ladybird memorabilia, so don't we?
Because we've got matching cherry tattoos, if you didn't know. That was
Ladybird.
cool. We did that for our birthday. We got tattoos.
Yeah, we did. That was on our 18th? No,
because
20...
wouldn't have been 18th. It'd have been like 20th, maybe.
Right.
Something like that. Maybe it was, I don't know.
I must have done, sorry to go back to that question, but I remember that birthday vividly. Because we went out in Cardiff, didn't we?
Yeah.
We surprised our mum and dad with these tattoos. They're not massively into tattoos, so we weren't expecting them.
They are, but by the way, we haven't got these big,
Oh, yeah, they're sort of...
they're just like little line drawing cherries on our arm.
we went out in Cardiff. And was that the night we had cockles? Yeah, we went out to... It was a lovely restaurant in Cardiff. And I think for starter, we had cockles on toast.
Yes.
Me, you and Dad.
Now, I hope our dad won't mind us saying this, but him and Shellfish specifically...
Not the best of friends.
Not the best friends, but cockles isn't something you have often, and who are we to know? Like, it just looked nice. It was quite a small menu, and you're just like, yeah, let's all get cockles on toast. So we had cockles on toast for starter. Can't actually remember what else we had. That was a long night.
And we all, I think, woke up at the same time. We were in a different room to our parents, but when we speak about the next day, I think we all woke up like at midnight and just projectile vomited, like really bad.
It was both ends.
Oh, it was horrific.
Horrific.
I think also in that trip, we definitely, got back and ordered a big Christmas feast Domino's each. Do you remember?
No.
It had like turkey and all the gubbins on it. Like, just, I don't know, one of those.
Sounds like the sort of thing we do.
Yeah. But no, that was good. But that wasn't a present. But that was present. That was lovely.
Another present that I really remember, it was actually a cake that we got for our birthday for our 21st.
Yeah.
Do you remember? So Mum got us one each, Mum and Dad. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
He does contribute, but I feel like most people get it. Like the mum does the buying and the thinking behind it. and it was like a big birthday cake each that she'd got like some special cake designer to do, and it had little figurines of us in the top, didn't it? Like edible. And this was when we were really in our fitness era. We still are, but like we'd really got into it.
We'd really just started getting into it, yeah.
And we were both doing, us both in the top doing a plank.
The dumbbells on it as well, wasn't there? Yeah, that was really sweet.
Yeah, I really remember that one.
Yeah. Well, we got some lovely gifts over there, and obviously it's not all about gifts at all. But just really nice, thoughtful bits. And I mean, now a lot of the time, like my boyfriend and I, we just get each other little trips and things as presents, which is really nice too. So there's probably a lot of trips we've been on that were part of presents and things like that.
I think they're, for me, the best ones.
Yeah.
And you get to like, just make memories.
I
isn't
agree.
it?
Yeah, those are the things that you remember the most.
What would your dream birthday dinner be?
Okay. Tough. Because my dream birthday dinner, I also want to get spandangled.
Yeah.
So I need to be a bit tactical here, you see. Usually I'd say a big hearty toad in the hole or something along those lines. However, I'm going to sleep after a big hearty toad in the hole.
Let's just focus on the dinner though. Let's ignore the getting spandangled. Let's say you're just eating, having a
Toad in the hole.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Toad in the hole. Buttery, salty math.
Made by our dad.
Yeah, made by our dad. Trying to think what else I love though. I love pizza, that's always a good one. But again,
Pizza doesn't feel birthday special
no,
to me
I don't
though.
think I really like to have pizzas about 4 times a week now. It's crazy. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I probably won't have a pizza. But then as soon as it gets like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm pretty much have a pizza for
It's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, I have it every Friday. Me and Padsy have a pizza night every Friday.
That's lovely. Congrats.
With a bit of hot honey. Got to have a bit of hot honey on the pizza, along with pepperoni. But yeah, I think toad in the hole for me.
Yeah, okay.
Dream birthday dessert.
Dream birthday dessert would be...
Let's go 3, 2, 1, let's say it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Cookie dough. Put it here, sis. Sickening.
Again, I'm going to go back to that bloody little dessert shop place. You need to get to the cookie dough from there because it's so good. That's where I'd get my dream dessert from. It's so nice. And last time when we had the cereal killer one, which was crunchy nut, we got a sticky toffee pudding ice cream to put on top. So it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely
That's 100% the one. If your birthday cake could talk, what would it say to you?
Honestly, these questions.
Eat me?
I don't know. What would it say?
Chin up, sunshine.
Oh.
There's great things to catch. My birthday cake would say to me, enjoy me, love. And it would say, don't worry about your body. And it would say, you're beautiful as you are. And having a big slab of me is not going to make you any less beautiful.
I think that says a bit about our toxic relationship.
That moving, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, a bit of a random
I
one.
can't top it.
Surprise party or planned one?
I'm going to say planned because I'm a control freak.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love surprise parties. I think there could be any surprise parties other than when my family surprised us. I've got one actually. It was in Bath, and I went out for dinner with my boyfriend at the time, who was from Colchester, and all my housemates surprised me at dinner with him. So I thought I was going for dinner with just him.
Yeah.
And then all the girls sat around the table and we turned up. I don't know funny. Because they'd all said, oh, we're off to... Because we were all going to meet later for our party. So they'd all gone out and they were dressed as the men in black. And they were like, oh, yeah, we're off. See you later. And then 5 minutes later, they were sat around the table. So that was a lovely surprise.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Not our birthday, but I do remember someone's birthday as a surprise. Now, I was thinking of George, our brother, and this was years
I think
ago.
I know, yeah.
And I think his birthday was on like a Saturday or something, and our parents said, right, we're taking you somewhere, but it's a surprise, so we need to put a blindfold on you. So they put a blindfold on him, and we were all sat in the car driving somewhere. And then I think we got there and he started crying.
Yeah.
He didn't like he didn't like the element of surprise.
Yeah.
But George was like probably
Yeah.
5 or something. But I just remember him crying.
We went to 10th in bowling.
Yeah, relax, love, radio bowling.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was good.
Is there something really pivotal that you've learned in your 26 years? Like something that's really stuck with you, or something that you'd want to tell other people?
So cringe and cliche, but just that life's so short and you're not guaranteed to live to 80. We've talked about this so many times, but just live your life and have fun and don't take things too seriously. Like, just be a bit of a silly goose. And
I like that.
yeah, I think being silly is a real key thing. Just have fun. Like, why wouldn't you? Why are you taking things so seriously?
Yeah, and obviously everyone has different life situations.
Yeah,
so,
of course. And this is, I'm saying it from a privileged position.
yes. But I would agree with that, and to sort of build on that, I think the older I'm getting, the more silly I'm becoming, and the more I appreciate being silly and not taking yourself seriously and looking like a buffoon, and just finding bits of joy and stupidity and jest in any little moment. I think it's really important, because life is quite serious.
Yeah.
So if you can find some silliness in it, some goofiness in it, then you should.
Yeah, have a giggle.
Yeah.
Cut it out. And with that, I think we'll close the podcast off. But yes, thank you very much for listening, everyone, and happy birthday, Olive.
Happy birthday, Millie.
I forget to say it to you sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like, it's all me.
We never get each other presents, do
No,
we?
maybe in the future life we will, but I just think save your money.
Save your money.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed this. It's
Yeah,
been
me
nice
too.
to reflect on our 26 years of life, and
I'm excited to get this hat off. It's starting to cut off the
Yes.
circulation.
we haven't got the smallest of heads.
No,
so-
honestly, I feel like it's about to burst.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks very much, guys, and we will catch you in the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.